Hello! Alright. That was a really loud hello, I'm so sorry. This is Vrchat. I don't have Vrchat Plus. So I can't do the shitty little camera thing that you'd like most people say, oh yeah, just do this. Oh yeah, if you go in here and you go here, the Dolly's Vrchat Plus. I don't have Vrchat Plus. I'm broke. So we're gonna do it like this. This is Ryomen Sukuna. Ryomen Sukuna, Shibuya incident. To be expected. He definitely cursed and blah blah blah, Shibuya, blah blah blah. Made by this guy. I'm not gonna pretend. I'm not even. It's death, but with an A in front of D, I think. I think that's what it's supposed to be. Yep. But this avatar is really cool because of a few reasons. First, we're gonna start with clothing. You can take down the hair. You can extend the nails. Outfits. You can have it damaged, normal, or robe. You can change color by for the like Yuji's fit for the Jogo fight, or the Maharaga fight, or just have it normal. That's all of the like customizing options. There's the facial expressions the enemy used. Wide-eyed. Sukuna. Big grin. Spoken like a true loser. Calm little smile. Simple as that. Here's the base like thing. And here are the stuff. So this is Barrage 1. Barrage 1 can be pushed away with the pointing finger and pulled back with the fist. That's really cool. If you turn it on, if you turn it off and turn it on, it's like a flashbang. Now here's Barrage 2, also a flashbang. You have to make a fist to shoot it. You can see them flying around. Once they hit the ground, they make smoke and make rocks as well, as you can see. The other two I need another person for, and I don't have another person. So we're going to respawn. Okay. Into special techniques. We have RCT. It is simple as that. RCT. I don't think, from my personal experience, I don't think there's a way to like put it onto your body, but it's just a hand thing. Here's open. And then there is, oh my god, I didn't mean to shoot it. But here's like the pre-fired version, before fired, and then here is the actual fired version. It is pretty small. Alright, onto the actual fun stuff. There's the red sky option, which lags my game like a motherfucker, I'm gonna be honest. So we're gonna go into the void room to look at this. Make sky red. Pretty simple. And then there's the domain expansion. You do not need to make the hand sign to do the domain, but it's cool. And then it pops up in front of you, opens like the actual anime thing. And then there's the domain. In the manga coloring. This is the manga coloring. And then all the other stuff happens. As you can see, it's pretty laggy. And as you can see, there is wind and there is the slashes. You can turn the shrine invisible. You can turn the slashes invisible. You can turn the wind invisible, and the slashes, and the shrine, and just have like rocks flying around the air. And there's also the anime colored domain. Has the same startup, but as you can see, is a different color. To be like in the anime. The slashes and the rocks and wind don't change, nor does that giant bright flash. Yeah, they don't change personally. I haven't seen it. Everything still works the same. You can turn off the wind. You can turn off the wind. You can turn off the slashes. You can turn off the domain. So yeah. But one thing I'm sure you have noticed is that, open is kind of small. This is the one thing I really like about this avatar. If I pop domain, and let me actually show you what it looks like. It does all that, and then there's the giant flash from the domain actually starting up. Like a giant pillar of light. Imagine Jacob's ladder or whatever. And there's all the slashes. Right. While domain is popped, open is way bigger. As you can see, open is just way bigger. And it does this. Is a way bigger explosion, as you can see. It's pretty bright. It lags a little bit. But then when the explosion's over, yeah. It's a really cool explosion. And you can just turn the shrine invisible to just get the rocks flying around in the ginormous open. We can respawn real quick to show you what that looks like. Just the really big open. Do I have to have domain summoned? Does it auto summon domain? Anyway. No, you don't. We're good. Is it gonna do a bright flash thing? I'm scared. Okay, we're good. See, as you can see, it has a effect that is laggy for the pure reason of whatever, but it has a space fire thing that circles around you. And then there is this part. Then there's this part, which adds a different effect and makes the entire floor yellow. And then there's the firing effect. Don't look in a mirror when you do this, as you can see. The firing effect. It is very bright, I like to say. It is, yeah, it leaves these ashes in the air, which is pretty cool. I have, for all I know, from this point on, I don't think there's any special stuff. So, let's say I pop shrine again. Yeah, wiki deaky, do wiki deaky, you wiki deaky, you wiki deaky. Boom. Domain expansion, or whatever. Right. Right, it's gonna do its whole thing. This is really annoying, when I'm trying to do a showcase. Anyway, um, we can test that. Barrages stay the same. The other barrages stay the same. The head dismantle. You can use it now without without another person being here. Cleave cannot be used on myself still, and RCT does nothing. So yeah, that is Ryomen Sukuna by that guy, by this guy. Hope you enjoyed. Enjoy the avatar. Don't crash, people. Bye.